Okay. So I'm just stop by here very quickly. Okay. I'm barely starting my day out. It's about to be 1 p.m. I had a very, very amazing weekend. When I say amazing, this weekend was so amazing. And I got a lot done. So anyway, I won't be here too long today. Like I said, I'm just not getting up. I got some things I have to do before it gets dark. It's going to be about, I think, 61 degrees today. Not really cold, but that means it's not going to be getting hot today. When it's cold, bitch, people seem to be a little more snappier, irritated. And so I want to make sure I get out and do what I need to do and come back in. And so either way, I'm just stopping by here saying thank you for all the love and support. And of course, to kind of close out what happened 2 days ago. It's amazing to me that I came on today and I keep telling people this, right? Due to me being harassed and gang stalked virtually and in person, I'm very mindful about who I connect to and who I deal with. And going into trust issues and shit, like, okay, girl, like I've seen a therapist for that. Going into my therapy sessions that I do have regularly, that is something that we do discuss. And I can forgive, but I will not I will not forget. So I will be sitting here lying to you if I said, okay, there was trauma attached to having trust issues with people and I released it, right? And I'm gonna trust people again. First of all, bitch, that's a lie. You don't trust people. Okay? That's it. This world is a very fucked up place, and trusting people will put you either in the fucking cemetery or a motherfucking prison. Can we talk about it for a minute? And so, regardless of how magical your life is, that's just one less magical thing I don't want to work on. I don't care to work on. I'm going to always look at a person who is breathing, talking, and walking like you're possibly an enemy. And I'm not going to say possibly an enemy, but I know that you have a possibility to do some shit. Okay. I know that people have space and opportunity in everything that they do. And so if you're human, I know your brain changes based on your diet. And that's another thing too. People eating fucked up ass diets, taking chemicals in their body, I really don't trust you. So I could, trust you to a degree, but to trust, 100% trust, I only trust myself 100%. Can we talk about it? And I'm willing to say 99% of the time I'm willing to trust myself because there's times where I said I was going to do something and myself didn't do it. Or there's times where I said I wasn't going to have this and myself did do it. And so anyway, I would say 99% of the time I trust myself. Okay. So anyway, that 1% I don't trust myself. So bitch, if I trust myself, bitch, ain't no time to I can't trust you and trust me too. Okay. So with that being said, either way, the idea that people think that they are watching my channel, and I'm not taking this like I'm really gonna say this and be done. The idea that people are thinking that they are watching my channel and they are contributing to me in some way, right? That's beautiful, right? And like I said, I don't know if it's because the illusion, the Mandela effect. That's why I call myself Madam the Butterfly Mandela Effect Merkaba. Because I don't know if the illusion and delusion and the sicknesses that have been projected onto people from this internet since 2017 up until now, because it just kept growing and growing like a cancer cell. I don't know if it got people thinking that this stuff is a hobby, that people do this for fun, that this is not a lifestyle. And I tell people I know, when you treat things like a lifestyle or when you treat things like a hobby or you treat things like it's fun and games, you're going to see that in your life, right? You're going to see that in your work, the fruits of your labor. And so, like I said, people watching is okay. Going into Vivi, Kimby, I never seen that person live on cam. I never had a consultation with that person. They never signed up for a class. They never joined an event. And so the idea that you would come on here and try to fight me in my house, you try to fight me in my domain. Yes, it's rented because I don't own YouTube. But the idea that you would try to fight me because I wasn't giving you the attention that you wanted. You wanted 100% of my attention, and I wasn't giving it to you. And the idea that just because you watched my channel, I looked up to this person all these years, you a lying ass bitch. As most people are liars on here. As most people are liars on here. If you look up and you support, bitch, it would be a donation. It'd be a donation via, because I believe in working for my money. You sign up for a class, you sign up for an event, you sign up for whatever, consultation. And I told y'all this, and I say this very respectful, and I say this very humbly. There's people that got a lot going on. There's people that have been through a lot of shit like myself. And the idea that these people would do things out the kindness of their heart. People send me over gifts. People send me cards. People send me stuff in the mail without me asking. It's like, okay, if they're doing that, but you're here the same way that they're here, and you're saying you've been here longer than them. Where's your contribution at? And like I said, I don't care for that. If you don't got it, you don't got it. If you don't want to give it, you do got it, but you don't want to give it, you don't have to. It's free. I'm on YouTube for free, right? You sign on to YouTube. They don't charge your membership to come on and watch videos yet. So it's free. But like I said, there's people that have been sending over gifts and contributing and paying for classes and actually, going into what I do professionally. Like I said, I don't know what YouTube got you thinking. It's a hobby. This is for fun. I do this because I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. But this is something that I do. I offer spiritual services. So like I said, to come on here and think that, you're going to get it any other way for me. The idea that you think that you are, well, I've been here for years and you have some type of, superiority, seniority with everyone else or above everyone else because you've been here for years without any type of real contribution, it's a mental motherfucking illness. And once again, like I said, I'm here because I want to be here. And I'm also here because people want me here. Okay. A long time ago, okay, I already had 3 YouTube channels that were taken down, as I talked about lightly and politely. One of them, was a part of the gang stalking shit. The people in Stockton found out what the YouTube channel was, so that one got taken down. The second one got taken down. This was in 2011 because I got into it with one of these drag transgender people. Who was acting like they were a flight attendant. They act like they were a flight attendant for American Airlines or something, or Southwest Airlines or something like that. And I knew they were fucking lying altogether because I got family members that are airline, flight attendants, baby. Girl, even going into friendship, I got friends, I got stepbrothers and stepsisters that are flight attendants. So I knew they were fucking lying because you got to pass tests and shit, girl. You just don't get hired as a flight attendant. Okay, you got to go through training. So either way, she said that she was a flight attendant and blah, 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 blah. And to make a long story short, I was posting up on Backpage and shit and Redbook and all that as an escort during this time. And just so happened, I came across the account. Now, I thought that the account was fake because people be using people's shit. So I was like, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm not even going to reach out to the girl and say, yo, are you over here in Sacramento right now? Because I see add up and it looks like it's you. And she called herself a whole nother name outside of her name, y'all. So making a story, keeping a story cute and cute and sweet. And that's why I say these people be stalking and harassing in all the communities because they've been made their way over here into the spiritual shit. Mysteriously, that YouTube channel was just a blogging channel where we would, get on with one of my other trans girls and we would talk about other trans women and we'd talk about my life and we'd just have fun. It was just a kiki channel. And he had people watching. They reported that channel because I exposed this lady information because the bitch was trying to come for me. I think a guy got on here. He used to get on here without no face. It would just be a voice. He sounded like a pimp. and he just started reading me down for no reason. I was like, I don't even know this black man. He just started talking shit about me wearing metallic eyeshadow and shit. So the girl come and comment, and she's like, LOL, why are you talking about her like that? And I was just like, oh, this bitch is cackling because she thinks it's entertaining. Mind you, the bitch could have messaged me and said, hey girl, there's a channel over there and the guy is reading you down. Cause bitch, girl, you supposed to be taking me to Mexico to go get silicone. Girl, back in the day, you supposed to be taking me to go to Mexico to get silicone in my ass and in my hips and shit, girl, which was a flop because you want me to pay for your hotel, your flight, my hotel, my flight, just so you go there over there with me to Dr. Motherfucking Melina. So I already was feeling some type of way. But anyway, coming back around because it's all connected. The girl laughed and I'm like, oh, okay, so she was, okay, so she felt some type of way, whatever. Asked her, mama got upset and she started reading me down, talking about I look like Carl Winslow, butter crunch face, crunch bar face, star crunch face, something like that. And I'm just like, why do people act like that's an insult? Bitch, of anybody's transition point. Bitch, no breasts, no laser. A lot of you girls out here with the silicone, with this laser and also the good shit, you look a fool and you're not happy with yourself. So either way, girl, the channel got taken down because I exposed the fact that Miss Thing was over there in Sacramento, California, prostituting, not escorting, prostituting. And someone I know at the time that was selling drugs, I'm not going to incriminate anybody, but they were selling drugs. They asked me if I knew this trans person because this trans person looked like a family member. Let's talk about it for a quick second. This person looks like a family member. So they were like, do you know this person? Because, and I'm like, no. They're like, yeah, because this person looks like, and I'm just like, well, how you know them? Because I'm thinking like maybe they into trans now. Like, girl, wait a minute, you into the girls now? What's going on? And they're like, no, they bought something from me. And I'm like, what did they buy from you? Oh, I can't say that. Okay, so it's not weed. Because it was weed, you could tell me. Well, I can't tell you that because I'm not at liberty to disclose. You know how they all be talking that stupid ass lingo and shit. Thinking they smart and they not smart. I'm like, girl, okay, so the bitch was on some shit. So anyway, I got up on there and I said, well, there's an account up there. I gave the fake name, the number, and girl, the channel was taken down. No questions asked. And then we move around to this shit, and then girl, getting into it with Kanika, fake ass mama, calling her these names. People found it, girl. They flagged me down again. The girl, you got these witch bitches acting like they got me together. And I'm just like, girl, well, why is it the magic manifesting? Okay. Y'all put money spells to this. So anyway, that's not what I'm on here for. So, girl, like I said, the fact that you would be here, and once again, people have supported this and they're still here and they're not asking for shit. Like I said, there's people that give and they don't say, hey, I'm going to give this so much $1,000 and I need you to get up on YouTube and talk about blah, 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 blah. Not saying I have anything against people that say that, but I'm just kind of laying it out there. Free contribution. They don't send over the money and they don't say, okay, I need you to be on these days at these times. Like they don't have stipulations. They don't have restrictions. They don't have, I'm going to support you, but I need to see blah, blah, blah. And if they did do that, I'm willing to oblige because bitch, they clearly on here to see something, to get something. But that's where I get my money from. I get my money from the services that I offer for the events I throw and I do, and going into the services, the classes and all that good stuff. I don't get money through YouTube views, YouTube interactions. They also play with the views and play with the interactions. When something is talked about down the line, I'm going to actually share something because I saw something. I actually took a screenshot of it, and mysteriously a week later, the views that were at that point, when I went back a week later, it was lower than that. So I was like, oh, YouTube over here, they be manipulating shit. And I be telling people this too. When you be getting those sponsor people hitting you out, they be working for YouTube. Those people be like, hi, just to let you know, I saw your business online. Because but you can't type in online YouTube spiritualist out there, and all the YouTube spiritualists come up and you see their pissed off consumer reviews and shit. So all of a sudden these people messaging you, and I can help you clear out your reviews and blah 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 for a fee. No, thank you. Then, oh well, we got a watch company and it's 24 karat gold, and you could put your blah 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 on it. You can engrave this and that. We normally charge $700 for these watches, but if you promote this to your subscribers, then we're willing to give them all 20% off, and then we're willing to give you your first watch 50% off. And it's like, girl, and we're talking about all that. Watches, girl, I got like I said, I got emails to show this. Watches. People hit me up to want me to sponsor makeup, and I'm like, I'm not a beauty guru. So why the fuck would I be sitting out here with no disrespect? But why would I be sitting out here offering spiritual services and then on the flip side saying, hey y'all, there's some bundles you can get too. Check out blah, blah, blah.com. And so the way these people start harassing you, you start ignoring them. You start telling them no, thank you, because they'll send it weekly. You're like, no, thank you, 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 no, thank you. And then all of a sudden, girl, shit go down. All of a sudden, girl, you go to YouTube, girl, one video's up, girl, 5 views. Girl, one day it shows 343 views. You go back, bitch, it's down to 98 views. And it's like, wait a minute, how's that possible? Or it even tell you that somebody left a comment. You go to see, there's no comment there. So it's like, oh, okay. So y'all playing with the girls. And so, like I said, I don't really care about that because it is what it is. And like I said, I'm not here because I'm forced to be here. All this is by choice. That's why I would never say these are, these are the rules to the game of me being here. Outside of respecting me, I do demand respect. Everything else is up for grabs. I will say this respectfully going into this, I posted a wish list a couple of days ago. I did not promote it, but when I went on YouTube, I deleted it because I went on YouTube and you could see the wish list, but it was also revealing some private information. I said, oh, let me go ahead and take this off. And so I was like, okay, so they're going to get it. They're going to get it. They're not. So then I came out that day and I said, hey, y'all, pay for some classes, whatever. I didn't beg. I didn't say, hey, send over a donation. Y'all better send over some tea because once again, I don't care. I work. Okay, bitch, and it is what it is. If I need to hustle and grind for the next 3 days and reach out to my in-person clients, promote, in person some classes, whatever, however, I told y'all how I do. We got an online business and we got an in-person business. And so if I have to do that, I will. Girl, I'll do my little flyers and say, hey, Black Friday, I'll be premiering, blah, 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 blah. Sign up for the class for $10. Bitch, guaranteed I get the tea. Anyway, going into that, one of my people sent over, no questions asked. They sent over $700 for me to pay for what I needed to pay for. And they didn't have to. And so I'm very appreciative. And like I said, I say all this to say I'm very grateful and thankful for the love and support I get. And that right there, people who send over donations, people who buy classes, because not about donations, about just to give away money, because I believe in working for everything I get. When something is given to me for free, I like to pay it forward, right? That's why I do free consultations via the email. People know this. I said this over and over again. I don't do free consultations. I don't do free collaborations. I don't do readings for free. I don't tell you what you should do in a situation. But from time to time, I have done that without charging people because once again, people have gifted me things without me asking. People have sent over, money and stuff that I didn't ask for. I didn't even expect to get. So it's like, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. And it's all about the circle of life. But don't ever come on my channel or don't ever comment or don't ever feel any type of way when it comes to me that you are that girl or you are that boy because you've been here for 5, 6 years, 7 years watching my videos. Watching don't do shit. I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here for spiritual enlightenment. And that's what a lot of people need to realize, that spiritual entertainment is separate from spiritual enlightenment. Yes, everything's about fun because that's how all my teachers were when I was in school. All my teachers were about fun. When I, went to a lot of stuff, I go to a lot of teachings. I always find teachers that are fun and exciting, not on purpose, just spirit align me with funny people because I'm a funny person, right? Not saying funny like I'm a comedian, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm quirky. I'm, spontaneous. Sometimes I say stupid shit. Sometimes, the dumb in me come out, right? Like I'm sitting here saying shit like character when it's characteristics, right? When we're talking about autism, I'm like character. If you look up the character of autism, like girl, I'm sitting here speaking like I'm in the third grade and shit. So I'm like, I look for people like that because that makes time fly by for me. It makes me comfortable with what I'm doing. I did have some people that are very serious in my life, like teachers and stuff, and they were boring to me. It was like, oh, I'm so bored. Like, bitch, come on, spice it up. But like I said, that's what I'm about, right? Enlightening you, be fun, quirky, campy, bubbly, come a different way with it. But what I'm giving you is still information. And one day you're gonna need that motherfucking information. You're gonna write it down and you're gonna say, damn, I remember when you said this, I remember when you said that. So that's what it's about. I'm not here for spiritual entertainment. That's why I don't get on camera and we don't have blue paint on our face. And, we were getting into doing face paints and all that good stuff because, of course, that is my spiritual practice. That's what I do off camera. So I don't mind doing it on camera. But that whole, once again, getting on and trying to be cute and all the good shit, girl, we tried that. And like I said, that's not for me. I'm here for the enlightenment and the education, not entertainment. That's why I stopped saying for entertainment purposes. No, bitch, for educational purposes. Everything I say on my channel, everything I do on my channel is for educational purposes. When I'm reading people down, a lot of you may think of it as being negative. Even going into the past, people will be like, let it go, 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 get it, let it go. Well, it's not really affecting me privately because when I turn the shit off, it doesn't, I'm not talking about it while I'm sleeping. And I stopped talking to people who would call my phone privately and we'll discuss shit that's dealing with YouTube and shit. Even going into some of my friends, no tea, no shade, and sisters out there who call my phone instead of us talking about our lives and growth and incitement and enlightenment and what we're going to do in the next 3 months, what our goals are, they would call my phone and talk about some bullshit. I don't want to hear about Tom, Dick, and Harry. They don't pay my bills. Jeffree Star don't pay my bills. Okay. Flame Roll don't pay my bills. Okay. I don't give a fuck about that. I give opinions on it when I see weird shit and I keep it moving. But to be in my personal time talk about that shit, no thank you. Bitch, that doesn't, Girl, I'm not a fan. Okay. So anyway, that's it. Bitch, be good to yourself, love yourself, stay positive regardless of what is going on. Like I said, things are definitely moving as they always will and continue to do so. But I'm just laying it down the line. Don't think it's cute to be like, well, I've been here for years. No, you've been here watching. You've been here lurking. You haven't been here like that. You've been here lurking. That's what you've been doing. Lurking and supporting is two different things. And bitch, we all can get it. This is where the money spells coming at, girl. This is where the rituals coming at. Like I said, I said out there, girl, I need this, I need that. Typically when I offer class and events, that's usually what I'm doing anyway, because I'm about budgeting. I'm about saving my coin. Okay, you get 1,000, you don't spend 1,000. You get 1,000, you maybe spend 200 or 300. That's it. The rest of it you don't got, and then you say, "Bitch, I need to make more." And that's how I live my life. Okay, so it's like, girl, when I need something, I'm gonna offer a class, I'm gonna offer an event, or I'm gonna promote online, or even going into in person, however that's going to be. Sometimes, bitch, is always continuously. Someone's always reaching out weekly, daily. I don't take every case. I learned that a long time ago, even going into when I was the escort and stuff. Everybody who call you with money, you don't accept that money. If you do, you're a fool. Same thing with spiritual people. People call you with money and they're like, I got this money for you. Bitch, don't get fucked up. Because I know people right now that are not here. They collected that blood money, and that's real. They collected that dirty money, and that's real, and they got. And even going to somebody who came to me for work because they got caught up in some shit. Somebody embezzled some money, and they sent them some of that embezzled money, and they came looking for that money. The feds came looking because they tracked that money down. They said, well, the money was transferred from this account to that account. And they asked the bitch what happened. And the bitch knew about it because they had emails when they took the bitch's computer without saying, but I am saying. They took her computer and they found out the bitch had dialogue with the other person because the person willingly said it. They said, listen, I came across all this money. I'm willing to give you the money and support you. But blah, blah, blah. Kind of like what somebody was trying to do with me. It was giving me like, girl, you trying to do some scandalous shit. You trying to blackmail people for some money. Because that's a lot of money to be sending somebody. $35,000 up front and you don't know me like that? And you want me to start a line and we're going to collaborate on this line and shit? Like, wait a minute. Who does that? Because bitch, you don't know if you're going to send me the $35,000 and I'm going to go spend it. And the bitch is like, well, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm not concerned about you spending that money like that. Oh, of course you're not, because bitch, it's stolen money. And you want to get me caught up in that. No, thank you. Bitch, I don't do the scamming shit. I like legal money. Okay. If I was into scamming money, girl, that's what I'll be doing instead of being on here. Because a real scammer ain't gonna be up on, bitch, a dumb scammer might be up on YouTube trying to collect money, but a real scammer, girl, they gonna get it in the world. And I'm just saying. So bitch, that's what I will be doing. But like I said, that's my business. Minding my business. But anyway, that's the true support, true love. Pay for a class, pay for an event, send over a contribution, $3, $4. People sent over $2 before. Going into the other bitch girl, sending me over a message, talk about can you send me some money? I gotta eat. Girl, you got EBT. If you got children, girl, you can go get, they got PFEBT is what they call it, I believe. Girl, you got free assistance. You go down to your Department of Human Social Services, I think, DHSS, I think is what they call it, the welfare office. You go down there, you tell them you need help. Girl, they'll give you vouchers for shit. So, girl, that's what you need to figure out. You need to figure out a game plan, a money plan, because that whole getting free money shit is running its course. Bitch is running its course. It's a setup until we fed up. Everything is fucked up now because everybody wants free. People ain't getting in the system to help themselves out. They're getting in the system to suck it motherfucking dry. And that's the shit that I don't motherfucking understand. Like I said, in my business though, like who wants to be underneath the line and not above the line? Like you would think people are so egotistical. People want to go to church. They have the biggest hair, the biggest hats, the biggest shoes. They put on the biggest makeup. You got people, competing on who got the better tattoos, who got more tattoos, who got the best lace front, who got the biggest lashes, all this shit. People are competing like that, but nobody's competing to get out of poverty, or nobody's competing to get on their own feet. And of course, people out here saying the world is hard, That's your spell. That's not my spell. Money is infinite. Money is unlimited. There's a lot of money out there. There's a lot of legal money out there. Trust me, I tell you that. There's a lot of legal money out there. You can look at it right now. They got it online, a countdown of money being spent in America every motherfucking year. It might be daily, it might be monthly, but they have that. Look that up. There's unlimited ways of getting legal money. So you should be out there trying to realize or figure out how you're going to do it the real way, right? Because scamming only gets you so far. That's why some people, one day they're a carpet cleaner, next day they're a hairstylist, next day they're a dental hygienist, the next day they're a makeup artist, the next day it's like, girl, like what type of scamming shit are you on? Scamming will only get you so far. You need some real shit. Do something that you're passionate about, and that's what you should be working for. But instead, mama sending me up, never saw this bitch a day in my life. Gabrielle or Alexa, I can't remember what her name was. Girl, talk about can you give? And bitch, you haven't invested in the pot to get anything out of the pot. People that ever have contributed, and I will continue to say this, and I'm done. You've ever paid for a class, casework, event, baby, you truly are in need. You can reach out to me, and I'm willing to be there. It may not be monetarily, but baby, I'm gonna give you words of encouragement. I'm gonna show you how to get it physically or motherfucking spiritually. But baby, you've never put in on this pot. When that jar shatters, you got nothing coming out of that. What they say, you weep what you sow. Sorry, honey. I will give to the children's shelter before I give to a grown-ass woman or grown-ass man who can make their own money. No shade. Let's talk about it for a minute. Listen. Somebody who's in working condition, you're healthy, you can move. Bitch, go get a job at Taco Bell. You're hungry like that. Go get a job like that. I know a girl right now out there in Texas, girl, over there. We're not going to say her, and I'm going to be done. Because she just popped up right now. This girl, get on camera. This bitch have gorgeous platinum blonde hair. It looked like it could be her real hair. Kind of found out she was paying for it. And out there, they charge y'all $200 to $600 to dye your hair in a shop. That's where she was getting hair done. Mama had lashes. She had new tattoos. Mama had all these rings on. Mama had a gorgeous background. And so somebody connected me with her, and we're connecting and we're talking. And mama's, not knowing that this person is being a little messy. They're like, girl, they always borrow money from me and they never pay me back. And come on to find out this person get SSI. And I'm like, well, you need to get out to the bottom of how much SSI they get to kind of figure out what they're doing with their money. So what happened is they were getting SSI and they were getting enough to pay for their apartment over there in Texas. I'm like, wait a minute, Texas ain't that expensive. That's why a lot of people like to buy a house over there in Texas and Atlanta. Those are the cheapest places to buy houses and stuff. Some of the cheapest places. Either way, what happened was this lady was meeting up with these men, and these men knew that she was lonely and desperate. And we didn't know this too. This lady had 2 kids. The kids were taken away from her because she couldn't take care of her kids because she had a drinking problem. So this bitch had her 2 kids taken away from her, and these men were coming over, and they knew that she was a lonely woman who needed a man's attention. So they would come over and she would pay them. So all her SSI money went towards, her bills and these men, right? No, they went towards the man because she was borrowing the money from the girl to pay her bills. And I said, girl, I just said, like I was just blown away by that. Because I'm like, you would not think that this person was living like that. You would have really thought this person had some type of real source of income. They were really doing things with their money, but they were not. And I said, girl, you got to put your foot down. So she put the foot down, and this girl started reading her the fuck down. She was reading me down too, because she knew we were friends. I said, well, maybe the bitch probably told her she told her something about. So anyway, I'm just saying this, say, girl, like I said, figure it out, girl. Get it together. Okay. Once again, I'm done. That's it. Bitch, when you come in this motherfucking house, this temple of love, house of love, temple of light, be respectful. If not, I'm just going to be blocking and blending and deleting. I'm not going to be fighting with faceless accounts no more. You get on here and I don't know you, I'm going to say who you. I'm going to say who you. I'm going to wait for you to send over a message to show you. You don't show you, bitch, I'm ignoring you. And I'm going to intentionally ignore you until I see who the fuck you are. Because y'all are playing 2 sides of the story. And I also going to something very lightly too. I'm really going to be done now because it just popped up now. One of these people were promoting a company, and the girl was living the life like she wasn't a trans woman. Oh my God, that just came up. And this girl came in my live and tried to act like she was cool with me. And this bitch was like, hey, boo, and you look good, boo. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. Boo, you look good. All this other good shit. And I said, is that really her? So one of my people sent me a message and they said, yes, that's really her, but don't get caught up in that because mama's talking shit about you. So I was like, well, maybe mama knew that I don't look at people's channels because, all these girls say they psychics and shit. So they would know that I don't really be checking on girls, especially if you came in my room and you thought you were going to be reading me down. I'm really not looking at your videos because you're not getting no views from me. And you ain't getting no motherfucking energy from me. So I have to double check, coming to find out, yes, this person was the real person. And they were on their channel talking shit about me. And the crazy thing about it is they were actually supporting on the other people's channels, the haters. They were actually fueling the fire for them to come for me. And I was just like, ooh, girl, people are so hateful and so miserable. People are so hateful, so miserable. And I don't know, it's because a lot of girls make the money, but you don't see the money. Because allegedly this bitch made money. I don't know if the girls are upset because I'm transgender, but I'm not a scammer. Because a lot of trainees have scamming histories, and I'm not one of them. Okay. A lot of these girls out here want their clout and shit, and they're like, I'm a T girl, I'm a femme queen, and they're scammers from the past. Thank the heavens that wasn't my story. Because I always came into something with somebody. Oh, come on in here, hallelujah. I always came into something with somebody when I was in need. Jesus, oh, come on in here. Jesus, come on. Jesus means just us, right? When I was in need, just us showed up. My people reflected back to me and they said, baby, I'm here for you. You need a bill paid. And that's why I told y'all, baby, you got to earn statuses with me. You got to earn stripes with me, baby. You got to earn your titles with me. If you want to be called a sister, you want to be called a brother, you want to be called a best friend, and we're talking about real, you have to earn that shit because my best friend earned that motherfucking title. People I call my sisters and brothers, they earned that title. And what's just because we were cute and we were talking. We're talking about, bitch, when something went down, you were there, really there having my motherfucking back. That's what the shit is. And whether I asked you to or not, you just showed up and you showed out. So like I said, that's what it's about. Anyway, I'm done, honey. Let me see. It says I got 2 comments here. Oh, good girl. Come on, Lady K. How you doing, Shamika? Yes, honey. Good afternoon. Ow. Not all money is good money. No, it's not. My mom always said that. Not all money is good money. And I trust in my magic enough to know that the good money is going to follow me. Oh, I trust my magic enough that I'm going to be aligned with the frequency and the intention, oh, come on here, of what I need to manifest and what it is that I'm seeking. Because this says, seeking you shall find, asking you shall receive, knocking it shall be open. So that is what's being written in the Bible, because see, everybody want to talk about what the Bible says, but the Bible says that too, nobody want to go by that. The Bible says ask and you want to go steal. The Bible says seek and you expecting to come knock at your, but the Bible didn't say it will find you. The Bible says seek and you shall find. That's what it said. It didn't say it's going to find you. Bitch, it says knocking it will be open. A lot of you out here just, well, the Bible says that a man should not live with a woman like he does with a mankind with a womankind. And the Bible says you should not mix wool with fat. Girl. But God said ask too, and you're not asking. Instead, you're out here wanting free shit and you begging for the shit. Bitch, miss me with the dumb shit. Let's see with that bullshit. But impoverished minds play with impoverished minds. Okay. When they think you dumb just like them, they play with your dumbness. They say, come on, Grandmadam, I gotta go, honey. I've been here. Damn, time fly, y'all. 40 minutes, y'all. I thought I said for 20 minutes, y'all. I really gotta go, girl. Girl, it gets dark at 5 o'clock, y'all. Where I'm heading to is gonna take me about an hour to get there. What I gotta get is probably gonna take me about 2 hours to get it. And then to come back, yeah, that's gonna be about 4. Yeah, that's gonna be about 6 o'clock-ish, girl. And I'm getting ready for my tea on Thursday. So when I tell y'all I've been doing overtime, when I say overtime, girl, overtime. Y'all, overtime. Really organizing shit. Now I gotta shampoo my living room and my hallway. Ooh, girl. Then I have to decorate. I want to put up some decorations for some teas. Like I said, girl, I'm excited about the tea. And that's it, girl. That's it, girl. Listen, I gotta go, y'all. Is this phone charged up too? Yes, girl. 50%. I'll take it. I'll take 50%, girl. It was at 0% when I first got on here. I'll take it. So 1%. What? 1% a minute? I heard that. Anyway, love and light, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by here, honey. Seeing y'all. Girl, let's get this day going. Get this day. Girl. Get this day going, honey. Okay. Bye for now, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by here. Be good to yourself. Stay positive, girl. For real, honey. Ow! Bye for now.